In the case of Trump, he took them, but in a process in which they were always known to and available to the government. And the government could go there and make recommendations as to their security that had to be accepted if he wanted to continue to go through them. So it's two very different things. I believe they created it as a raid in order to make it look criminal because they knew they had a problem with Biden.
What's up, everybody? Major Retired Richard Ojeda here, and Rudy Giuliani got caught reaching deep today, but it wasn't on the Sacha Baron Cohen show.
Slow down. You're saying 8 August, the jackbooted FBI with all the media, all that. You're saying the jackbooted FBI raid on 8 August at Mar-a-Lago was a setup to cover themselves on this? Is that what you're saying? Did I hear you correctly?
Around Biden have to know that he had this classified material. How many times did they pass it in the garage? It's right there. It's sitting right there. How many times did Hunter pass it? Oh, with his Chinese girlfriend spy or his Russian girlfriend spy. I don't know. But a lot of people knew about it. So the chances that this would come out were pretty darn strong.
Do you recall that Rudy wanted everyone to ignore the facts and embrace an alternate reality, claiming that the election was stolen from Donald Trump and how he called for mortal combat on January the 6th? Giuliani was a prominent figure in the late stages of the presidential election after allegedly obtaining a laptop hard drive belonging to Hunter Biden that was left in a computer repair shop. He's a conspiracy nut. Giuliani lost it completely in an interview with Steve Bannon today. Like bad hair dye running down the side of his face, the lies start rolling off of Giuliani, and he started spewing nonsense.
I don't understand how they justify at all not searching him. It's outrageous. But this is a setup. It was a setup to try to offset what they knew would eventually come out. And it has no defense.
This is a setup, he said. I believe they created it as a raid in order to make it look criminal, referring to the raid on Mar-a-Lago. Giuliani told podcast host Slimy Steve Bannon because they knew they had a problem with Biden. Rudy continued, this is a setup. It was a setup to try to offset what they knew would eventually come out, and it has no defense. Bannon pressed Giuliani. You're saying the jackbooted FBI raid on 8 August at Mar-a-Lago was a setup? Giuliani, true to form, stuck with his moronic story, and he invented new lies and delusional tales for Bannon's audience as the interview continued. Rudy Giuliani used to be respected, but his association with the Orange Tyrant has proven fatal to his law license and potentially threatening his freedom. Rudy Giuliani is the ultimate bootlicker. He is despicable, and he is a liar. He's lying now like he did to the American public when questioned about the Borat incident. Remember his pathetic excuse?
The scene in question shows Giuliani after an interview in a hotel room with a 24-year-old actress playing Borat's teenage daughter, who was pretending to be a TV reporter. Giuliani appears to take off his microphone and then lays down on the bed and puts his hands in his pants for a few seconds. The whole thing recorded by what seemed to be hidden cameras.
I leaned back and I tucked my shirt in, and at that point, they have this picture they take which looks doctored, but in any event, I'm tucking in my shirt. I assure you that's all I was doing. You're a damn liar, Rudy. You're a two-bit snake oil salesman. You have no credibility. You're a low-down carnival barker, and you belong in jail. And that's a fact. Sappers clear the way, airborne all the way.